Welcome to our air raid shelter. We're deep underground and we've kitted it out with loads of relics from World War II. Just show you a few bits. What we've got are helmets, air raid warden helmets, rescue party, casualty station, auxiliary fire service, police, air raid wardens again. Please notice the bunk beds that they're all sitting on. We've got a child, another child down there, an adult, another adult, an adult and another adult. So we've got 6 bunks in here. It's very, very hot. We've got gas masks, babies' gas masks, child's gas masks, civilian service gas masks and standard gas masks, all types. We've got air raid warden lamps, which are here, where they shine the torch downwards as opposed to upwards. See? We've got shrapnel from the AK guns. This shrapnel would have been picked up in London streets. It's not German shrapnel. This would have been from our 3.7-inch guns that's blown up in the sky and fell to the earth. The kids used to pick it up when they were little. I've also got bits of aluminium, which are probably parts of aeroplanes. This one's a bit of aluminium covered in oil still. See the thick oil on it? I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody can tell me what that is. We've got air raid sealing tape for sealing glass. We've got eye shields, blankets. We've got air raid precaution instructions for putting up the shelter. A good night's rest in your shelter. We've got stirrup pump. More babies' gas masks on the bottom bunk down there. ARP rattle, which is dated 1939. Anti-gas ointment's quite interesting. I went for one of each colour. Some of them are for tropical use, some are for not for tropical use. Again, one thing I'm going to point out to everybody who's looking at this is, in fact I'll point that out in a second, let me show you something else. They're the manufacturers of the shelters. Got Fountain, there's Merino behind there, British make Merino. It's the sheep. Somewhere around here I've got a third. I'm looking for it. Is it down here? No. I'm sure I had 3, but we'll come back to that. What I want to point out on shelters and collecting this stuff, this holly coming down, is just forget it. Is some of these gas masks have got asbestos in their canisters. Now it's difficult to know what ones have got asbestos in canisters, but I'll tell you this: do not let any of your kids wear World War II gas masks, especially the baby one, which could have blue asbestos. It's not got much, but it's got a quantity of it. There is a asbestos in World War II gas masks report done by Portland Down in Salisbury. They done a research paper on asbestos in World War II respirator canisters. This explains the types of canisters that have got asbestos in them, and what it boils down to is about 50-50 of them. If you Google it, I got a link to it. There's a guy on YouTube that's done a good video on gas masks and asbestos in gas masks, and right at the end he shows you where to get the link to Portland Down to get the printout, so you can tell from the serial numbers and markings of your World War II gas masks if there are asbestos in them. And cut a long story short, they've got asbestos in them. You've got to treat them with caution. Don't put them on or use them as football. Just leave them as they are. As a static display, they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. Don't go pulling them apart. Just treat them with care because they have got asbestos in them. Apparently the baby's gas mask is the worst. So you don't start breathing in the fumes if you start pumping the canister, etc, etc. Anyway, we move on. So we've got, as I say, shrapnel. We've got Anderson shelter spanners there. Lovely, lovely pillow, dated 1939. And as I said, I'm sure I had a third maker. We've got fountain. We've got this one under here, which is merino. And I had another one. I don't know where it's gone, which is quite a shame. It's in here. So, there it is. There it is. Up the back there. That's Phoenix. Just see it. We'll get out of the way of the light. Phoenix. So, I hope you enjoyed a little brief tour of my Anderson shelter. As I say, we're quite deep down underground now. We went extra deep when we buried it. And it's all kitted up. And it's all correct. And it's as dry as a bone. Thank you for watching.